it will bring something of this kind. Then you'll just have to select one of these ones. So you will get the app, but it's down here. You can see this one, which is green. The first icon here, it is the Google Classroom. But now for me, I have it already in my computer. So this is the one that you will have to download, and then you have it in your computer. So anytime you will have to use it to join, okay? But I will not go further beyond this because we are supposed to start now, and we are streaming live on YouTube, and our session is being recorded. So I want to start off now with our lesson today. Okay. So thank you for submitting your concerns. That is how I was able to help you. Let me hear from Shem Paul, then we start off. Yes, Paul, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I see your hand is up. Do you have a concern?
Teacher, what she asked is what we wanted to know.
Oh, okay. Haven't you downloaded this app in your gadget? Are you also using a computer?
Yes.
Okay, and have you been doing work in Google Classroom?
Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
When it needs a Google account, and the person who has a Google account here is not around.
You can also just create a Google account. That one means having an email. Okay, it's Gmail.
Yes.
You need to open up Gmail account. Then there it will allow you to join. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. But since we are in time to learn, I would like to first teach, then later, towards the end, I think I shall get back to this and I help you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so friends, good morning, everyone. My name is Teacher Joel Maluma. I'm happy to meet you once again today as we come to the end of this week. This is our last lesson in primary 1. So we are going to learn literacy 2. I'm so glad to be working with Mr. Wogisha Dems, our admin, in the background to help make this lesson successful. I'm happy for those ones whom I have so far talked to, and they submitted in their concerns. So in case you are still there and you have challenges with the Google Classroom, please, I request you stay on. We shall be sharing the link in the chat room that will help you to join. So just keep reading the messages that are coming in the chat room. So with that, therefore, I would like to go straight and we have our lesson. I understand you have got well prepared. Everyone is seated and ready to learn. So here now, as you can see on the screen, I've started sharing. Now I would like us to go straight and begin learning what we can have in our books today. Because at the end of it, in the Google Classroom, I'm going to give the activity. So please attempt the activity. There we are now. We know very well, this is primary 1, literacy 2. And the date today is Friday, 10th of September, 2021. My name once again is Teacher Joel Maluma. Our e-learning program is supported by 3 organizations. There we have Edify Uganda, Secondly, we have Christian School Owners Association, Uganda. And thirdly, we have the ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. So these are the three organizations that are putting up heads, and they are organizing this program to reach onto us freely of charge. Are we together? So we thank so much these three organizations for the great work they are doing. We are working as a team. Together we can. Are we together? So there we are. Now, leaving this aside, today in Literacy 2, the theme is weather. We are going to look at weather, and the sub-theme is elements and types of weather. Those are the things that we need to look at. But before that, you know, weather is wide. Now we shall learn specific things. So today we shall look at elements and types only. But with this, still I need to set my targets, the competencies. What can you do by the end of this lesson? After learning, what should you be able to do? So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to, one, define the word weather. Define the word weather. Then number two, name any two elements of weather. Okay, we have different elements of weather, but out of the list I will give you, you should be able to at least name any two. Then lastly, mention any two types of weather. So these are the targets for our lesson today, which I would like you to be able to achieve by the end of the lesson. So now I would like you to first open your book. You write the subject, that is Literacy 2, then write date. Today is what? Today is Friday. Are we together? So today is Friday. Oh, something is happening. All right, it's going to be sorted out soon. Yeah, today is Friday, 10th of September, 2021. I had opened up several windows. I think they are somehow affecting the performance, but let's just give it a few minutes as you write date. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, parents out there, I want to remind you about joining Google Classroom. In the chat, we are sharing with you the link that can take you to joining our new Google Classroom. So I request you at this time, before we get into serious work, we will be joining Google Classroom. Be joining Google Classroom. Everything is sent in the chat. So please join there. All right. So I think now the machine is okay. All right. We can now move ahead. So here we are. I've been telling you, let's write date. Today is Friday, 10th September 2021, and write your name. So you say, my name is dash dash. You add your name. Then after that, let's write that theme, that is weather. Now the question is, what is weather? That is the question we have. Before we get deep there, what do we mean by the word weather? So that one I start by telling you. Then after that, I will get back to you. We share together ideas. Okay, so when we talk about weather, we say weather is the day-to-day change in the conditions of a place at a particular time. Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time. So I want to tell you that throughout the day, you will have to discover that it is dark. That is why we stay indoors, we take rest. Then in the morning, around 6 a.m., you will see the weather changing. Light will start to come up, okay? And where does the light come from? That is an element of weather that brings light. You may even feel so cold in the morning when you feel you want to put on a jacket, a sweater, or something to keep you warm. So after a certain time, you will again start feeling hot or warm. So the conditions will keep on changing. It becomes hot, hotter, and more hotter, to the extent that you can't sit outside, but you have to either stay inside or find a tree shade. Then, from nowhere, the weather may change from that kind of hotness to coldness. What brings that? There is another element of weather, and that is wind. So when wind blows, you'll feel cold and feel like using a sweater to keep you warm. Then another thing that may happen, as a strong wind is blowing, you may find out that it is happening because very soon it is going to rain. So the weather may again change from wind to cloud. So you will see clouds, then after it begins to rain. So when I talk about day-to-day change in conditions of a particular place at a particular time, that is what I call weather. It is not the same weather everywhere. Each place has its own weather at that particular time. Are we together, class? So now, I want you to first write down what we mean by weather, then we shall get deep to understanding it, where we shall look at the elements, and then we shall look at the types of weather. So I request you now, first write what weather is, then I turn to another page. Parents, I want to keep reminding you about our new Google Classroom. In the chat room, we have the link that can help you join the new Google Classroom. So if you haven't joined, please, I request you to join. Yeah, I request you to join. Still, we have the link for Christian School Owners Association. That link will take you to a variety of the things that you may need from us. For example, if you have like 2 or 3 children and others are in different classes, let's say P6 or P4, someone in secondary or in senior 5, that link there will take you to joining those other classes. It will open for you the access to other classes. Then we have WhatsApp groups for all these classes. So still, you can take use of it. Yeah. So friends, I believe you are almost finishing to write the definition of the word weather. Then I will have to open to another page. I will have to open to another page. So if you are still writing, please speed up. In the next 20 seconds, I shall be opening. Yeah. So once again, we said weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time. I know this is P1. I don't want to rush you. That's why I'm giving you enough time to write. Let me get one person to read for us what weather is. Someone put up your hand and you read for us what weather is. Let me hear from Faith. Faith, may you please unmute and read for us what is weather, in case you are asked what weather.
Read. Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time.
Thank you so much. In which district are you?
Lira.
Lira district. That is so nice. May you read it once again in case I ask what is weather?
Weather is a day. Weather is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time.
Thank you so much, Faith, all the way from Lira City. This is so good. All right, friends, now we go ahead. I believe everyone has finished. So now we need to look at elements of weather. Elements of weather. So when we talk about elements of weather, these are conditions that force weather to change. The conditions that will happen and force weather to change are the ones I'm calling elements of weather. If I may ask some of you, what do you think are these conditions that force weather to change? Let me give you one, then I hear the rest from you. Number one, we have the sun. Just like I said, very early in the morning, as the sun rises, the conditions begin to change. We start to see light coming on and then heat also. So that is one element of weather. And you can see now that is early in the morning when the sun is just rising. And where does the sun rise? We say the sun rises in the, someone is going to complete this. Let me talk to someone here in the chat, in the group, in the participants, those people whose hands are up. I want to give this opportunity to new people, those ones who have never given any answer. Abed, I wanted to hear from you. Abed, tell us, where does the sun rise? So you begin by saying the sun. Yes, Abed.
In the east.
Very good. The sun rises in the east. May you say that statement?
The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east.
This is so good. In which district are you?
Mbara district. Mbara district.
Mbarara district. This is so good. Thank you so much. So friends, we have heard from Abed that the sun rises in the east. Now, I want to hear from you other elements of weather. Number 1 is the sun. Someone is going to give us number 2. Let me hear from Octoy Jonathan. Octoy Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan.
Rain.
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 Okay. Thank you.
Rain.
That is good. That is true. That is 1 so far. I want more 2. Let me check girls. Where are the girls? Where are the girls? The girls I'm seeing, they're the ones that has been participating all the time. All right, let me hear from Christian Mantos. Apart from the sun and rain, what else? Yes, give us one more element of weather.
Rainy weather.
Rain weather, okay, thank you. That is the type of weather. But I need elements, like rain is an element of weather. What else?
Windy weather.
Okay.
Wind.
Wind, yes, thank you so much. Wind is an element of weather. Okay, that is so good. Then lastly, let me hear from Denzo. Denzo, give us one more element of weather which is not mentioned.
Yes.
Denzo?
Wind.
Wind, thank you so much. Yes, it is. Thank you. We are left with one more element which I'm looking for. Thank you, Denzo. Let me hear from Elohim. Elohim, may you please unmute and tell us which element of weather are we leaving out before you write them here?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, there is one element of weather we have not mentioned. Could you be knowing it?
Yes, teacher.
What is that?
Rainy weather.
Rainy weather, okay. Thank you, thank you. In which district are you?
Wakiso.
In Wakiso district. All right, thank you for trying. It was already mentioned. The one I've been looking for is cloudy or clouds, okay? Yeah, it's clouds which I've been looking for. So friends, let's go ahead with the elements of weather. Number 2, someone talked of wind. We can't see wind, but at least we can see the action it does. So when you see trees bending on one side, that means wind is blowing, and that weather now changes to windy. Are we together? So wind is another element of weather. Number 3, someone, okay, I've just talked about clouds. So after feeling that kind of windy weather, the conditions may change to cloudy, and we start to receive rain. So you can see when I talk about clouds, it is the white stuffs that you see up on the sky. When you look up, the sky is blue, but what is there in white or dark white, dark, something of that kind is what I'm trying to refer to as clouds, just like you can see in the picture there. So these clouds are the ones that give us rain. And I need to pose a question. You know, we have different types of clouds, but out of those types of clouds, which I'm not going to talk about, which type of cloud gives us rainfall? Which type of cloud gives us rainfall? Let's hear from Waswa. I have here a group having Kato, Waswa, and Neolina or Norin. Let me hear from Waswa. Waswa, are you there?
Yes. Again.
Waswa? Waswa, I have a question. Which type of cloud gives us rain?
Cloudy.
Really? Okay, thank you for trying. But cloudy is a type of weather. I want the type of cloud now that gives us rain. Let me hear from Noreen. Maybe she knows the type. Is she there?
Yes.
Noreen? Which cloud gives us rain? I'm saying, which cloud gives us rain? Could you be knowing? Aha. The question seems to be tough, but we are going to learn, okay? We are going to get to know it. That is why we are learning. We shouldn't only learn things we know, but even those ones that make us to scratch the heads. Let me try Lisa. Lisa Yarashava. Possibly she knows. Yes, Lisa. Lisa, are you there? You save us by telling us the type of cloud that gives us rain. Oh, Lisa is not able to unmute. Let's hear from Allegra. Allegra, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Which type of cloud gives us rain?
Nimbus cloud.
Thank you so much. There you get it. That is nimbus cloud, like that. Okay, nimbus cloud. Thank you so much, Allegra. In which district are you?
Lira.
Lira district. This is so nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Friends, Allegra has saved us from the type of cloud that gives us rain. Are we together? Then, lastly, allow me to bring another type, another element of weather, and that is rainfall. I want to add on the word fall, rainfall. Don't just say rain, but say rainfall. So with rainfall, the weather will change and you see people having to cover their body with an umbrella when it is raining. Okay, so that is what we can get to know about this element of weather. So these are the three elements of weather that force conditions to change in a place at a particular time. Now, I want to request you once again, open your books. We take note of these four elements of weather. Take note of these four elements of weather. I would like you to write. Parents, as our learners are writing, I want to remind you about the new Google Classroom where we share this work from. Please, in the chat, you tap there, you will get the link. That link, use it to join Google Classroom. It is a direct link that may not even ask you to enter the class code. Okay, so there we are. Okay, others, thank you for the messages. I'm seeing your messages. Bestie was talking about the moon. Fine, moon also may change with weather somehow, but for it, what it does, it is to bring us coldness. We get that coldness. So it is not confirmed to be among the elements of weather. For now, we take these four. So Bestie, I think I've answered you in line with the moon being one of the elements of weather. That's right. Then we get to another page. Yeah. Joseph and Jonathan had given us the answer to the type of cloud that gives us rain. They say, teacher, nimbus clouds. This is very true. You may take note of the correct spelling of the word nimbus clouds. Denzo said, teacher, nimbus clouds give us rain. So that is from Denzo. Thank you so much. Still, Christian Mantos had also given us the answer. She said also nimbus clouds. There we are. Thank you so much, friends, for these answers. Yeah. I would like to inform you about these other unnecessary messages. Please, I'm going to change if you don't stop, like Bestie. I want you to use this time to write these messages of lockdown, bye-bye. Please, we are still in the lockdown. As you heard from the news, schools might be opened up in possibly November, but in case the country has reached to a target of vaccinating over 5 million people. So in case November reaches when 5 million is not yet vaccinated, it means schools will stay closed. We shall always stay in this lockdown and learn from here. Okay? So I just wanted to inform you about that. All right. Then let's move ahead. I think we have finished to write this work down. I would like to go to the next page. Okay. All right. So let's move ahead now, class. We have looked at the elements. Now we need to look at the types of weather. So what are these types of weather? We have different types of weather, which we are going to look at. And when we talk about types of weather, there we mean what makes up this type of weather. So it depends upon the element. For example, the elements of weather are the ones that make up the types. Are we together? So where we had the sun gives us a certain element. Sorry. The sun gives us a particular type of weather. For example, here we have sunny weather. Sunny weather comes from the sun. When it is shining outside there, it becomes sunny. So that type is sunny weather. The type is sunny weather. So just like you can see, here is our garden. We have sunflower. And the sun is up on the sky, shining. So once you look outside, I know right now you might be inside, but in case outside is looking like this, then the weather in that place at that particular time is sunny. Are we together? Then let's look at number 2, wind weather. So this one is made up by wind. When it starts blowing, it becomes windy. And at times, wind becomes very strong to the extent of blowing off the roofs of some houses which are weak. Some trees can even break When they break, they destroy property. Like a tree can fall on a house. And if the house is not strong, of course, you will find when it is also down. So every type of weather may have a certain effect, whether good or bad. But these are the changes that we get within the day. So what causes that is what we are trying to look at. Number next, okay, before maybe I open, I would like you to write these two types. I need to hear from you. You give us more two types, which are not yet here. So be writing as I hear from some of you. Right? Types of weather. Types of weather. So far I have given two. Now we have those ones. Let's hear from Mwesije. Mwesije Dominus. Yes, Mwesije, give us one more type of weather. Mwesije, are you there? Apart from sunny weather and the cloud and the wind weather, I would like to hear from you. Mwesije is not unmuting. Let me hear from, is this Jira and James? Jira and James, may I hear from you? One of you, give us one type of weather. Jira or James? Oh, I can't hear from you. Let me check Elijah, Jesse. Jesse Elijah Luvega, you're a good participant. I know you. You can't fail to give us one type of weather. Yes, Elijah. Apart from sunny weather and wind weather.
Cloudy weather. Cloudy weather.
Thank you. We have cloudy. Thank you so much. Let me get a girl to give us one more. Apart from these three, let me hear from Chideni Sarah. Chideni Sarah. Yes, Sarah. Sarah, I can't hear from you. Oh, Sarah is not unmuting. I need a girl. Okay, let me hear from this.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, give us, apart from sunny weather.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, apart from sunny weather, windy, and cloudy, which other weather have we not talked about? Which other type of weather? Oh, Sarah, have I
Rain
missed?
weather.
Very good. We have rain weather. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarah. So now we get to write in those two types. So far we have sunny weather, and then we have wind. Then next we have cloudy weather, and that means when clouds are formed, ready to give us rain. Remember, we said nimbus cloud gives us rain. Among the types of clouds, we have nimbus cloud that gives us rain. So as you can see in the picture here, below we can see the road and then garden on either sides of the road with the houses somewhere there ahead. But up the sky has changed. It was shining. Now from nowhere, the weather started changing to cloudy. So this type of weather, we call it cloudy weather. The element of weather that it brings to this change is the clouds. We shall write it down and lastly talk about this number 4, which is rainy weather. So the element that changes the conditions to rainy that is rainfall. Okay, so these are the 4 types of weather: sunny, windy, cloudy, and rainy weather. So with rain, as you can see in the picture below, it is raining. It is raining. So these are the 4 types of weather. There we are. So I would like you to write, but don't draw. Don't draw, just write. Then we shall have the activity. We may not go beyond this because I would like to help some friends to join Google Classroom. I need to spare some time for that. Then work will be there for you. I will be waiting to receive the work for marking by the end of today. This work is in Google Classroom, not on Zoom here. Then in the chat, we have been always sharing with you the link that can help you to join Google Classroom. Now, parents out there, in case you have a question, I would like you to write in the chat. You forward your question and we get to help you. I've changed. Your question will not go to any person apart from me or my admin, Mr. Ugisha Dennis. We are ready to answer you as our pupils are continuing to write down the work. I'm giving 1 more minute to finish writing this, then I give you the activity as I hear from the parents. Activity is done in the book, then submitted in Google Classroom for marking. So where you are writing in your book is where I want you to write the work. You answer very well, then get to Google Classroom. You will find where I'm going to put the assignment. You open, it will let you submit your work. It is the same activity I'm going to share. It's not going to change unless time doesn't allow you to complete it from here. Then you can find the rest of the questions in Google Classroom. So that is where I want you to turn in your work for marking. Please turn in handwritten work. Some of you struggle to use the computer, you use the phone, and I find the work when it is in different fonts, bigger letters than the questions and not in the correct position. So if you lack some skills to do that, you are free to turn in when it is handwritten. You just have to scan that paper. And when scanning, please make sure you crop that work. But if you don't crop, at times I receive here half a page. Then the camera may bring it full page. So now here we have the activity. In case you haven't finished, you are free to write to me. Your message will come directly to me. I've changed now. It will come to me. I will get to know that, oh, so and so has not finished. So these are the questions, my learners. Number 1 says, dash dash is the day-to-day change in conditions of a place at a particular time. Or the word at is missing. We can add it there. So let's be writing as I change. Something is missing. Conditions of a place at a particular time. Yes. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me get to that slide. This we have finished. I just wanted to correct a small error which was there. All this we had finished, and we had started writing down the activity. There we are. As you write, I will be talking to some parents there. Parents out there, you will have to raise up your hand and I give you the opportunity to talk to me. Meanwhile, let me first lower all these hands I'm seeing up. These hands were to participate in the lesson, to contribute to the answers, of which now I want hands of parents. So please lower your hands. I want to talk to parents who have some concerns. Yeah, no hand is up. I want you to be writing the work. Only these hands that are up are hands of concerns from parents. Let me start with the Ella Precious Muhindo. Yes, Precious. Precious, I've asked you to unmute. Okay, let me hear from Bulierari Christian. Yes, Christian. Bulierari, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, how are you?
I am fine.
Yes, your hand is up. Do you have a question?
No.
Okay, where is mommy?
Lower it down. She has gone. I can lower my hand down.
Okay, thank you. Precious, you are on. May you please talk to me? Ella Precious Muhindo.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, please. How are you?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
This is sister.
Yes, please.
I want it for work.
You want to do what?
For work.
Pay for work?
Yes.
Are you in the Google Classroom of P4?
Actually, no.
Oh, sorry. But do you learn on Zoom together with those in P4? Yes? Hello?
Hello, teacher.
Yes, I'm not getting you well. I have asked, do you learn on Zoom together with your friends in P4?
Yes, I do.
And doesn't that teacher share with you the link to Google Classroom for P4 where you can find work?
No.
Oh, sorry. Now, the way I can help you here is to send you the website, the link to the website of Christian School Owners Association. When you open that website, you will find the link to joining Google Classroom. So you will have to go to join eClass. So in the chat, we are going to share with you that link very soon. Be waiting for it. I know my admin is working upon it. You are going to get that link. Okay. However, in case you fail, down on this slide where you are seeing the work, below the word end of lesson is my telephone number. In case you fail, you can inbox me on WhatsApp. I will help you. Okay, let me hear from Ayebare. Yes, Ayebare.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I see your hand is up.
I have a question.
What is that question?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm fine.
Okay, this is so good. Have you finished the work?
No, I'm number 3.
You are number 3. That is so good. One question. Let me give you time to finish the work.
Yes.
Thank you. Let me hear from Elena. Elena, how are you? Have you finished the work? Please talk to me.
Teacher is asking you. Have you finished the work?
Not yet.
Okay, be writing as I speak to Daddy if he's the one with you there.
Teacher Joel, how are you?
I'm fine, please.
Yes, querying, how do we submit the work?
The work is submitted in Google Classroom. I don't know if you joined or not yet.
Yes, we joined. We've
You
joined.
Okay. So now
Yes.
for like, this is literacy 2. Very soon I'm going to send in there
Yes.
the lesson notes and then the assignment activity. So you will have to tap on activity in Google Classroom. Down you will
Okay.
see
Yes.
turn in. What do you use? Do you
Okay.
use a mobile phone, a smartphone?
No, we are using a Galaxy Tab.
Okay, Galaxy Tab. Okay.
We are using a
It's okay. It's okay. Now it has the same interface with that of a phone. So I'm going to show you how you can do that.
Okay.
Yes, please. Just stay on.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you too. All right. Let me hear from Simeon Echuman. Then Issa be getting ready. Yes, Simeon.
Teacher.
I see your hand is up. Would you like to talk to me? Do you have a question?
Yes.
What is the question?
That I wanted to pray for the closing prayer.
Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, just stay on. When time comes, you will pray for us. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah. All right, let's hear from Isa. Isa, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, I see your hand is up. Do you have a question? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm still talking to you. Do you have a question or a challenge somewhere?
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher,
Yes, please.
how are you?
I'm fine. How are you too?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've not finished the other work.
Which work?
The other day.
Oh, the one I taught?
Yes.
Okay, that was English, the one I taught on Tuesday. So what you'll have to do, are you in Google Classroom?
Google Classroom.
Yes. Are you in Google Classroom?
Yes.
if you are in Google Classroom, then that work is shared with you there. I believe you can have access to it. But in case you are not, I'm going to show you just now. Friends, you finish writing, then I show you.
Teacher, don't move this back. I've done finished.
Hey, it's okay. So you are just starting, Banang. Try to speed up.
I'm just starting.
Okay. Kare, you try. If you can write like number 1 and number 2, the rest I'm going to share in the Google Classroom, and I'm going to show you how you can get this work. Okay. Let me hear from Rich Tom Sange. Then, Rich, may you please unmute? I hear from you.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I see your hand is up. Have you finished or you have a question?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Do you have a question?
I was just telling you. Finish the homework.
Oh, you have finished. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, friends, we are getting out of time. We have only 3 minutes left, and there is something I want to show you about submitting work. So for those people who have just started writing, please, I'm so sorry, my learners. I'm going to remove this page. I want to show you something here. So you are going to find this work in Google Classroom the way it is here. You are going to find it in Google Classroom. I see we are left with only 7 minutes. I mean 3 minutes. So in case you have a question, maybe let me just give you my number. I will help you after here. Thank you for being good learners. My name once again is Teacher Joel. So you can call any of those numbers or you send your WhatsApp message. I shall be able to help you. If you need like the WhatsApp link, WhatsApp group for P1 link, then you need to join Google Classroom. I can be able to help you using those numbers. So I want to show you something here, and allow me to stop sharing this. I show you something here. Now you see, for me, I can even use my smartphone to join Google Classroom. The link is just in the chat there. So you tap on Google Classroom like that, it will open the different pages there.
Google Class.
Not Google Class, Google Class.
Google Class.
Someone is talking. Okay, so here we have, someone is talking. Okay, I think now everything is fine. All right, so this is Google Classroom now. For me, I'm in different classes, as you can see. So here, let's get to P1. So this is my P1 page. And in case you want to get the work, open this class. So it will open like this, as you can see. Get down here where you are seeing classwork. When you tap on classwork, it will open and look for other pages, like, other subjects. Like if the activity is for English, someone was telling me they did not get the work. So here we have P1 English lesson notes by Teacher Joel Maluma. When you open this, it will open the notes the way I followed them when teaching. So you need to tap on it and it will open, as you can see. So you give it time, and this is the work which we had last time. So it will open a lot. It will open maybe let me change to this. So you will get to see everything. These are the things that we learned last time. In English, these are the things we learned in English. The words we heard, everything is there. Then activity is down here. Okay, so I would like you to get to Google Classroom. Everything I teach is shared with you there. Closing this, now that has been material. I need to open for you the assignment. Up here you are seeing English activity. So when you tap on it and open, it will open for you again. Oh, now for me, I'm a teacher. Okay. But so far, 15, I finished marking them. Now I need a class where I'm not a teacher, where I am a pupil. Oh, but again, every class I am a teacher. I can't show you what I wanted at the moment. However, just open that activity. Down, you will see your work. So when you get to your work, you will have to, okay, I think here it will allow me. Let me see, maybe, oh, okay, let me see here. So you will see your work, and when you get to your work, you will be able to turn in the work. For example, let me open this. It was an activity. Using down, I have your work. So you come to add the work. When you tap on add the work, it will open an interface looking like this. Come to camera or scanner. Choose any of the two. But I prefer scanner because it brings out work very well, clearly. So when you tap on scanner, you can scan your work just like you can see my work here. I scan it, and after scanning, what I will have to do, you see this tick, I click there, and then after clicking on it, oh, something went wrong. Anyway, something went wrong and we are out of time, but just follow this procedure, you will reach to where the system will ask you, turn in, so you will have to tap on turn in. That is the brief I can inform you about submitting work, and since we are out of time, I may not go further. We need to have a closing prayer, but let me hear from Christian. Maybe someone else. Okay, let me hear from Leah. Brierali told me mommy had gone for work. Let me hear from Leah. Then Simeon Echuman is going to pray for us. Had already booked. Leah, may you please talk to me? And then we have our closing prayer from Simeon.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I see your hand is up. Do you have a question before Echuman prays for us?
Yes.
What is the question?
Teacher,
Yes, please.
my mother is not there. She's not at home. That's why we can't enter the Google Classroom.
Okay, I hope you have my number. She can inbox me. I will help her explain how to join Google Classroom. Thank you. We are out of time. Simeon, lead us in the closing prayer.
Okay. Lord the Father, Lord the Son, Lord the Holy Spirit. Amen. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for our work. We bless our teachers and we bless our students. And we pray for our work as it be submitted. And we pray that we all of our work which we have done is be submitted. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for leading us in the closing prayer. Now I request you unmute your microphones and say bye. Yes, please.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye.